Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we are pleased to meet Brother Ma'in Karmani and Brother Muhammad Ahmad from Qurtuba Housing Cooperative. They are from the founders of this organization that helps Muslims for getting houses compliance to Sharia program. So, Brother Mu'in, Assalamu alaikum. We have some questions that some Muslims they have. Why and when did North American Muslims start an Islamic housing program, please?
To answer why, I think we should go back and see that in the 1950s and 1960s, a number of Muslim students came to North America, and they formed an organization called MSA, or Muslim Student Association of North America. And at that time, most of these students thought that they will go back to their countries. But later on, they found jobs here, and they got married, and then there was a need to procure housing, and people were not comfortable with the arrangements that were available, even though Imam Khardawi said that under the theory of the Rura, if they had to, they could use, before any Islamic financing was available, to use the current financing. But Muslims were not comfortable, so we started looking at this, and somewhere in the late 70s and early 80s, the ulama were able to give us a model for Islamic financing, and it started in different cities. And in Montreal, around 1990, at the MCQ, the Muslim Community of Quebec Mosque, we started a program, and we call that program Qurtuba.
Barakallahu feekum. Other than being Sharia compliant, are there any other benefits or inconveniences associated with Qurtuba housing program?
Yes, not only Qurtuba Housing offers a Sharia compliant program for those who want to purchase houses, it also has become a means for Muslims to obtain halal dividends. And this has permitted us to mobilize Muslim capital. And therefore, this mobilization helps to create a strong Islamic institution. We have also been able to provide, to some extent, jobs and donations to Muslim institutions from here. So these are all the other benefits that have accrued. On the side of inconvenience, some people think, or some people in the majority community criticize us for starting a ghetto and not integrating with the majority community. But our program is open to all, and it is not restricted to our Muslim community. Others can benefit from this program as well.
What is the track record of Qurtuba so far?
Alhamdulillah, this has been one of the very successful programs of the Muslim community in Montreal. We started with $15,000 20 years ago. Today we have in excess of $20 million. That means our assets have increased 1,000-fold. Of course, we started with a very small level. Now that we have a big level, we cannot expect the same growth. But all the same, we can look forward to much bigger assets of the Muslim community. We have so far purchased 127 houses, and in last year, we were able to purchase 30 houses in 1 year using about $8 million.
MashaAllah. How can we be confident that Qurtuba financing is Sharia compliant?
This is a good question because naturally when people are coming for a Sharia compliant financing, this is one of the concerns. I can say that this model was examined and proposed to us by the Fiqh Committee of Islamic Society of North America, ISNA, and that the model was given to Sheikh Taqi Usmani, who is a Sharia judge of the Supreme Court in Pakistan, and he approved of this model and gave a letter to our brothers in Toronto, and we have adopted exactly the same model. Dr. Jamal Badawi, who's a scholar in Halifax and also a member of ISNA, has looked at the model and talked about the Islamic finance models available in Canada, and we have an article from him as well.
Thank you. How is Qurtuba operations financed? How does we know that our investments in Qurtuba is secure?
Qurtuba operations are not financed by any debt or money from outside. It is entirely the investments of members of the Muslim community who have become members of Qurtuba Housing Coop. As a result, our financing is 100% equity and 0% debt. Because of this, we do not have any risk from our creditors. The financing is invested in real estate, and all these properties are insured, also using a unique takaful insurance program that we started in Canada, but all the properties are insured. So there doesn't seem to be any risk, and our operation here for 20 years and the operation of the Qurtuba housing, of the Toronto Housing Co-op for 30 years, we have not had any risky situation.